So your brand story is going to show up in the visuals that you put up on social media, and it's also going to be showing up in the copy, right? The verbiage that you're using, your tone of voice, the way that you're writing in your captions, or the way that you are showing up in video. Let's start with the visuals, because I think that that's kind of an easy way to kind of like seg in. So if we're talking about the visuals on Instagram, this is very obviously like the photos that we're using or the way that we are adding into our stories. So we really just want to focus here on quality over quantity. Okay, I don't want you to feel like you have to post to your feed 20,000 times a week and always just be putting stuff up for the sake of putting stuff up. If you are posting consistently a couple of times a week for a really long time, like, you will be doing way better on social media. Your content will perform better and it will land better with your audience than if you were just posting all the time for the sake of posting with really poor quality images. Okay, so a couple things to keep in mind with the images. They should be sharp, they should be bright, and they should have a pretty consistent subject matter. So if you see my feed here, if you look at my feed, one thing that's going to stick out to you is the subject matter is people, because Bryce and I really believe in people and community, and that's a very core value of our business. And so we are in the photos, our clients are in the photos. You will see faces in almost every single photo that I post. Now again, that doesn't really have anything to do with like going onto Canva and having perfectly like image curated graphics that I'm posting with my pretty logo on it and my contact information. You'll never catch me doing that on social media. Instead, I'm going to focus on really authentic, people-centric photos and use those on my grid in my feed. And that's what's going to create that first impression when new people find my Instagram and they're going to see that, oh, this person's really all about people. It's going to strike them right away of what we're all about. Now, the same goes for your stories, but there's a little more leeway. So a lot of times I'm showing up with my face in stories on video. I'm sharing other little pictures and photos throughout the day of things that I find interesting to share. And I'm also sharing other things like quotes or curating pieces of content that are shared within my community that I think my audience will enjoy. Maybe it's sharing a post from a local restaurant that I think is really cool, or maybe sharing a quote from another big account that I follow and I think that people enjoy the quote like I did. I might share those into my stories too. But again, I'm usually trying to just follow along a common theme and stay true to my values and my mission, which is real estate that does more, right? We're focusing on home, lifestyle, and education, and we're really focusing on the community that we're building around that. So as long as you're harnessing those core elements of your brand as well, you're gonna be fine with the visuals. Now, what about the captions, right? What are you gonna say? This is really important because this is like the actual content matter, like the stuff that people are going to hook onto. So like, for example, let's look at the feed. You're going to post a great post. It's going to have a cool picture. That's what's going to suck someone in. How are we going to stay them engaging with our content? We want to make sure that we are going to break down a great caption and give them something of value there that they're going to enjoy reading. So for me, right now my brand is showing up like microblogging, okay? My brand is showing up in these really text-rich captions. So I'm really breaking down like a little microblog article of a story or an educational aspect that I'm sharing, or just a funny little story that I want to share from the day to day, right? I'm really storytelling a lot. I'm going very rich in text in the captions and I'm going deep there. Not everybody is going to read my entire caption, but the people who do are going to be my ideal clients. They're going to find connection there. They're going to find alignment with what I have to say. And when they have to go buy or sell, they are going to reach out to me first because they already know that I'm the best fit. Now, if you don't like typing out big long captions, or if you have somebody who's helping you create content that you want to delegate this to, that's cool too. You can go onto Canva and you can create really lightly branded graphics that are actually going to break down your content word for word. So check out this post here where I did something similar. Again, I don't have like crazy call to actions on here. I'm not putting my logo or like my headshot on here. I'm literally just breaking down what would normally be in a long caption. I'm breaking it down into a carousel of graphic images that I created really quickly on Canva. And bonus, this is actually going to be more engaging with your audience, because what happens is they see the first image and they scroll back and don't engage with it, Instagram is going to offer it up to them again in the feed later on as they're continuing to scroll, and it might just be now on the second card, right? So that's one reason why I love doing carousels. You'll see a lot of times I'm posting more than one image, and you can kind of slide through because you get multiple opportunities to engage with your audience at that point. The algorithm is going to continue suggesting your post until you reach the end of the carousels. So that's kind of a really great way to make sure that you are sharing your brand story, right? You're addressing unique problems that you know that your ideal clients have, and you're sharing the solution to them in a text-rich format that is still going to be easy to digest, right? Easy to read, easy to share, which is really great too, and still look nice on your feed. Thank you so much for watching this quick win series here on our YouTube channel. Of course, any resources or additional videos mentioned during this quick win are linked below in the captions, so check that out. And if you have not yet, be sure to hit subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification icon to be notified every time we're dropping other quick wins just like this.